What if I told you that one woman killed 3 emperors and got away with it for over 1,000 years? Her name was Zoe, and she turned marriage into murder. This isn't just another story about palace politics. This is the cold case file of history's most successful female serial killer. Between 1028 and 1050, Empress Zoe Porphyrogennetos ruled the Byzantine Empire, what we now call Turkey and Greece. But here's what the history books don't tell you. Every single one of her husbands died under suspicious circumstances, and every single death made her more powerful. 3 marriages, 3 dead emperors, 1 surviving wife. Let's start with the evidence. April 11th, 1034. Emperor Romanos III is found floating face down in his marble bath. The water was still warm when they found him. Official cause? Accidental drowning. But here's what doesn't add up. Romanos was a healthy 66-year-old who had been swimming since childhood. Palace servants reported seeing unknown figures near the imperial baths that night, and his body showed bruising that couldn't be explained by an accidental fall. Most suspicious of all, within hours of his death, Zoe married Michael IV, a peasant she'd been secretly financing for months. You don't elevate a nobody to emperor overnight without planning. 7 years later, Michael IV starts getting suspicious. He tries to exile Zoe to a monastery, the medieval equivalent of a death sentence for imperial women. Big mistake. Michael suddenly develops a mysterious illness. Byzantine chroniclers described symptoms that modern doctors recognize as systematic poisoning. His condition deteriorated over months, giving Zoe time to arrange her next move while appearing to be a devoted, caring wife. When Michael died in December 1041, Zoe was ready. She'd already identified her 3rd target, Constantine IX. But this time, she'd learned from her mistakes. Constantine was different. He was charming, politically savvy, and most importantly, he never tried to sideline Zoe. He treated her as a true partner in power. So she let him live. For 14 years, they ruled together. Constantine died of natural causes in 1055, but only because he played by Zoe's rules. He was the control group that proves the pattern. Cross Zoe and you die mysteriously. Keep her happy and you get to keep breathing. But the real masterstroke wasn't the murders, it was the cover-up. Zoe built an entire network of palace eunuchs, church officials, and noble families who protected her secret. Anyone who got too close to the truth disappeared into remote monasteries or suffered convenient accidents. Modern historians have started connecting the dots. Statistical analysis shows the probability of 3 emperors dying naturally under these circumstances was less than 3%. Archaeological evidence from Constantinople reveals extensive tunnel networks that provided perfect assassination routes. But the smoking gun? Byzantine palace records show massive wealth transfers to families that supported Zoe's reign. She wasn't just killing her husbands, she was buying silence with their treasuries. The church blessed her actions as divine providence. The nobility stayed quiet for gold and land. The eunuchs carried out her orders in exchange for unprecedented power. For over 1,000 years, history painted Zoe as a survivor, a woman who endured tragedy after tragedy while maintaining her dignity and power. But when you examine the evidence like a criminal investigation, a different picture emerges. Zoe Porphyrogennetos wasn't a victim of circumstances. She was the architect of one of history's most sophisticated murder conspiracies. She turned the Byzantine Empire's weakness, its dependence on imperial marriage, into her greatest weapon. 3 dead emperors, 1 living empress, and the perfect crime that fooled historians for a millennium.